Yo, what's up everybody? We're about to jet set to paradise. Not your average tourist trap paradise though, nah. We're diving deep into the heart of the Caribbean to uncover some seriously hidden gems. We're talking about the kind of places that only the locals know about. Secluded beaches, secret waterfalls, and towns that time forgot. Millions of people flock to these islands every year for a taste of that turquoise water and white sand. But here's the thing. With all those people comes the crowds, the lines, the overpriced everything. We're ditching the all-inclusive resorts and venturing off the beaten path. So pack your bags, grab your sense of adventure, and let's get this tropical journey started. Alright, first up, we're touching down in Dominica, an island known as the Nature Isle of the Caribbean. We're headed to the Indian River, a place so magical, it was even featured in Pirates of the Caribbean. We hopped on a local boat, a little wooden canoe type thing, and started making our way up this narrow river. The water was like glass, reflecting the vibrant green of the rainforest canopy above. As we glided along, our guide, a real Dominican OG, pointed out all kinds of crazy creatures. There were these huge iridescent blue butterflies, these little lizards that seemed to walk on water, and even a family of monkeys swinging through the trees. The further we went, the deeper we got into the rainforest, the sounds of civilization fading away, replaced by the symphony of the jungle. The air was thick with the smell of damp earth and exotic flowers, like something out of an Indiana Jones movie, only a lot less stressful. And then, just when we thought it couldn't get any more surreal, we reached this clearing bathed in dappled sunlight. There, in the middle of this clearing, was a rickety old wooden bar. We pulled up a seat, sipped on some fresh coconut water, and just listened to the sounds of the rainforest. The Indian River was more than just a boat ride. It was an experience. It was a reminder that sometimes, the most incredible adventures are found in the quietest corners of the world. Next stop, we're island hopping over to Grenada, the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. Now, Grenada is known for its fragrant nutmeg, cinnamon, and all those good things, but we're here to explore a different kind of spice, the raw, untamed beauty of Grand Etang National Park. Imagine this, lush rainforest as far as the eye can see, waterfalls cascading down volcanic slopes, and a crater lake shrouded in mist, rumored to be bottomless. We decided to tackle one of the park's many hiking trails, and let me tell you, it was no walk in the park, literally. The trail was muddy, steep, and challenging, but every step was worth it. We were surrounded by the most incredible plant life, giant ferns, bamboo forests, and these vibrant orchids that looked like they were from another planet. And the sounds. The air was alive with the calls of exotic birds, the buzzing of insects, and the rustling of leaves as little creatures scurried past. After what felt like hours of trekking, we finally reached our destination, the Seven Sisters Falls. 7 cascading waterfalls plunging into crystal-clear pools, surrounded by nothing but rainforest. We took a dip in the cool, refreshing water, feeling totally isolated from the rest of the world. As we made our way back down the trail, we stumbled upon a group of locals preparing a traditional Grenadian feast. They welcomed us with open arms, sharing their delicious food and stories of life in Grenada. Grand Etang National Park wasn't just about the breathtaking scenery, it was about the people, the culture, and the sense of community that thrives within its borders. Alright, buckle up because we're headed to St. Lucia, home to the iconic pitons, those 2 majestic peaks that scream Caribbean postcard. But we're not here to climb those bad boys, not this time. We're venturing to a town nestled at the foot of these giants, a place called Soufriere. Now, Soufriere is a town steeped in history, a melting pot of cultures, and a feast for the senses. We're talking vibrant markets overflowing with exotic fruits, spices that'll make your nose tingle, and the rhythmic sounds of Creole music filling the air. We spent the morning wandering through the bustling streets, soaking in the sights, sounds, and smells of this lively town. We chatted with locals, sampled some of the freshest seafood I've ever tasted, and even learned a few Creole phrases. Let's just say my accent needs some work. But the real highlight of Soufriere? The sulfur springs. This place is wild. Imagine a volcanic crater bubbling with mud baths, hot springs, and this pungent aroma of, you guessed it, sulfur. It's not exactly a day at the spa, but it's an experience you won't forget. We slathered ourselves in the mineral-rich mud, feeling it bake in the Caribbean sun. It was like a natural facial, except way more intense and a little smellier. But hey, when in Rome, right? After our mud bath adventure, we rinsed off in the warm, cascading waterfalls. The water was supposed to have healing properties, and honestly, I felt like a new man. Soufriere wasn't just about the pitons, it was about the soul of St. Lucia. Okay folks, time to hop on a plane and jet set to the Indian Ocean. That's right, we're heading to the Seychelles, a group of islands so ridiculously beautiful they look photoshopped. Our destination? Anse Source d'Argent on the island of La Digue. This beach is the definition of paradise, with its powdery white sand, crystal clear turquoise water, and these giant granite boulders that look like they were placed there by giants. Seriously, these things are massive. Now getting to Anse Source d'Argent is an adventure in itself. We hopped on a local ferry, a rickety but charming little boat, and cruised through the most incredible turquoise water I've ever seen. As we approached La Digue, the first thing that caught my eye was those iconic granite boulders. They rise up out of the water like ancient sentinels, framing the beach in the most picturesque way possible. We spent the day swimming in the warm, crystal-clear water, snorkeling amongst vibrant coral reefs, and just soaking in the sun on that impossibly soft sand. We even spotted a few sea turtles chilling out in the shallows, which was pretty darn cool. But the real magic of Anse Source d'Argent lies in its tranquility. Despite its popularity, the beach never felt crowded. Mayreau, escaping to a Caribbean oasis. Alright guys, get ready to have your minds blown because I'm about to introduce you to a place so off the grid, so ridiculously idyllic, it's like stepping into a postcard. We're talking about Mayreau, a tiny island in the Grenadines, and trust me, this place is special. Now Mayreau is not your typical Caribbean destination. It's tiny, with a population of less than 300 people, and it's only accessible by boat. But that's part of what makes it so magical. It's a true escape from the hustle and bustle of modern life, a place where time seems to slow down, and the only thing on the agenda is pure relaxation. We chartered a small sailboat to take us to Mayreau, and the journey itself was an adventure. We sailed past lush, uninhabited islands, crystal-clear turquoise water, and even spotted a pod of dolphins playing in the waves. As we approached Mayreau, the first thing I noticed was the lack of crowds. There were no high-rise hotels, no bustling tourist shops, just a handful of colorful houses dotting the hillside and a few small boats bobbing in the harbor. We spent our days on Mayreau exploring hidden coves, swimming in the warm, inviting water, and soaking up the sun on pristine beaches. The sand was so soft and white it felt like powdered sugar beneath our feet, and the water was so clear you could see straight down to the bottom. But the real highlight of Mayreau was the people. The locals were so friendly and welcoming, eager to share their culture and stories with us. The quest continues. So, there you have it. Just a taste of the hidden gems waiting to be discovered in the Caribbean. We dove into the heart of Dominica's rainforests, conquered the trails of Grenada's volcanic peaks, and soaked up the vibrant culture of St. Lucia. We even ventured to the Seychelles, where we found paradise on Earth, and escaped to a tiny island in the Grenadines where time seemed to stand still. But this is just the beginning. The Caribbean is a treasure trove of hidden gems, each island offering its own unique charm and adventure. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your sense of adventure, and get ready to discover the Caribbean's best-kept secrets. Share your Caribbean adventures. And that's a wrap on our Caribbean adventure. I hope this journey inspired you to ditch the tourist traps and uncover the hidden gems of this incredible region. Now it's your turn. Have you been to the Caribbean? What are some of your favorite off-the-beaten-path spots? Share your stories, tips, and recommendations in the comments below. Let's keep the adventure going and inspire each other to explore more of this beautiful world. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more travel inspiration, tips, and adventures from around the globe. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep seeking out those hidden gems. So there you have it, folks. The Caribbean's best-kept secrets, hidden gems that will take your tropical adventure to the next level. By venturing off the beaten path, you'll get to experience the authentic beauty of this stunning region. And who knows, you may just discover your new favorite destination. Thanks for joining me on this mission to uncover the Caribbean's hidden gems. If you have a favorite spot in the Caribbean, be sure to share it with me in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more travel inspiration videos.